Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten. I have a quick reading for you today. I was watching the news last night, and Lawrence O'Donnell on MSNBC was talking about how Chuck Schumer made some sort of agreement with the Republicans, with McConnell, to fast forward some judge appointments. I don't know if I have all this right. Like I said, I'm not a total news junkie. I don't understand all the ins and outs because I you know, my interest doesn't lie in that. But from what I can understand, Schumer agreed to allow the Republicans to, I guess, place 15 judges or so, and to allow them to be appointed. And then by doing this, this allows the process for the Kavanaugh hearings to happen more quickly. So the question Lawrence O'Donnell had, and which I have, is why did Chuck Schumer do that? What's his motive or his calculation behind this? So this is just a quick reading to figure that out. So hopefully you can see the cards. Got the Two of Swords here. I'm not going to pick it up. Clarified by the Thief. The Ace of Cups reversed. Clarified by the Footman. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Footman. And the Widower reversed. Okay. And then I also have the Four of Cups clarified by La Costanza. And at the bottom of the deck, I had the Death card. I got some clarifiers for that. This would be the overall issue. And then I just reconfirmed the reading with my Chronicles of Destiny cards, right? So again, this is going to be a quick reading. So we've got the Two of Swords. This is his focus, Chuck Schumer's focus. There was a stalemate, a delay. He made a decision, but it's not a good decision. This decision is not a good decision, Chuck. There was an agreement reluctantly made, or maybe even made behind the scenes here with this Thief card, okay, with McConnell or with the Republicans. But first off, I feel like whatever decision Chuck Schumer decided to follow through with, there's disagreement amongst his own party about it. But I guess because he's in charge, he has the ultimate power. And Two of Swords for me is like an agreement to disagree. And you make a decision, but there's uncertainty about the consequences of this decision. And usually it's a bad decision. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place when you make this decision. And you don't want to do this, but you do it. So that's his energy, all right? Now, then I got the Ace of Cups reversed. Now, for me, in this deck, this is a blackmail card. But as I look through the cards, I'm not sure I don't really see blackmail of Chuck Schumer. I feel this is more of someone gave their word, a promise, and this is broken trust. So I feel like the challenge was to get an opportunity, a much desired opportunity, and someone gave their word to Chuck Schumer. There may also be a desire, much passionate desire for information. Whenever I have an actual, like a paper depicted in a card, for me, whether it be tarot or Sibilla, the paper talks about evidence, proof, information, right? Recordings or something like that, where there's information that he passionately wanted to obtain. So some sort of deal was made but there is, the influence here is that this deal, because of the clarifiers, is going to be betrayed, okay, stolen, taken away. Something given will be taken away with the thief card. Trust is betrayed, okay? So anything that I guess McConnell or the Republican Party promised him, maybe more information on Kavanaugh, I feel like it's going to be there's Chuck Schumer and the Democrats being taken advantage of here with this Ace of Cups reversed. Now the footman, to clarify the Ace of Cups and the widower, this talks about funeral rites, an imminent ending, saying goodbye. Could also be plots and schemes, right? So, and then the footman, he doesn't have any power. I'm feeling like, like my card's always talking layers. I'm feeling like this is partly McConnell's energy and partly Schumer's energy. And I feel like Schumer doesn't have any power. And he was eager to make a deal with McConnell so that he could get information, right? But when this card is next to the thief card, there's definitely thievery, and like I said, he's gonna get taken advantage of. The Democrats will be taken advantage of, and what was promised will not be delivered, or at least not completely or entirely. Plots and schemes, and someone goes back on a promise, I feel. Okay. Here with the Four of Cups, this is something that's dissatisfying. Something that you're offered or given is dissatisfying. The information that he gets will not be satisfying. But I feel like his reason behind the move that he made, he probably felt like if he could get more information on Kavanaugh, if he could take a deeper look at him, that perhaps he could further delay the hearings or find things out that would prevent Kavanaugh from being confirmed, okay? So I feel like that was his motive behind it, but there's betrayal and treachery from the opposite side, and he's going to get played. He's not going to be happy with the end result, okay? And again, this is just confirmed by the La Costanza wanting to survey and create a map or a plan, and to see what all has to be done. He wanted to look more deeply into Kavanaugh's background, especially I think in regards to abortion. And impeachment rights. Maybe I'm stretching that, but there's some kind of right here, There's a funeral going on here, but this may be around the time of McCain's funeral. But again, I see death here. There's the death card in the overall arching theme of the reading, the death card. So this talks about ending and change and transformation. Something is definitely about to change drastically in a major way, and this is the overall arching theme and of the reading. And in a sense, you could say it dictates the flow of the reading. So there's an imminent arrival, and there's wanting to take a close look to investigate. For me, this is my spy card in Sibilla. Wanting to take a closer look at Kavanaugh. I think he might have been promised by McConnell or the Republicans that some information on Kavanaugh so that they could take a closer look at him. And maybe he was even promised that there would be no change before the midterm elections. But I feel like this is a lie with this Ace of Cups reversed. It's a scheme with a widower reversed. Okay? I think it's the only thing that Schumer felt he could do. I think it was the best he could do because he has no power in this house. The footman has no power in the house. He's just the footman. But just to sum it up, there's going to be a major drastic change. There's an imminent arrival. Someone's coming, some news, an imminent arrival of a person, right? This is an unwanted guest. They're going to be taking a seat. So I feel like this cards are saying that Kavanaugh is going to be appointed, and I think that they're going to go back. I think that McConnell will go back on any word that he gave to Schumer and won't keep a promise. So this will actually end up being a bad move on Schumer's part to play this game, because the information that he's going to be given is not going to be satisfying, and it won't give him the result that he wants. So I reconfirmed this reading with Chronicles of Destiny. Why did Schumer do this? What was his reason? And I got the Enchanted Emporium and Time Flies. So this is an investigator card as well. This is someone who wants to look deeply into a situation, learn more about it, go through all the books, go through their background, right? Because time is a factor, and time is moving too quickly. Things are happening quickly, and you want to slow down time. This would be like in the challenge position. For me, any card is the second card in a reading is a challenge position. It's a challenge or an influence. Time is moving fast, and as an influence, even though he wanted to do this to slow down time, this will actually quicken and hasten the process. That's what I feel. So I reconfirmed, is Kavanaugh going to be confirmed before the midterms or just in general? And I feel like the answer, I got innocence, which to me is like a sun. Like, there's two cards in this deck that remind me of the sun, and this is one of them. Innocence. This is definitely a positive outcome, so it's a yes. And then I re-clarified and I got the call. This is someone who's called into action. So I feel like Kavanaugh is going to get the seat, regardless of Schumer's attempts to learn more about him. And I think what he wanted to do or wants to do is to delay the appointment by looking into his background. But what will be given to him is going to be falsity or not enough or dissatisfying, okay? So that's my reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure to hit the like button. Please make sure to subscribe, share my videos with your friends. Help me to get to 10,000 subscribers. If you'd like to contribute to Soulight, there's a donate button on the homepage. And please follow me on Patreon, where you'll get all my videos uncut as they're released. And there are some exclusive videos that are just for Patreon members as well. So thank you so much. I appreciate your time and blessings.